Hey everybody, Charlie Iron 2 here, and welcome back to Pentiment. We last left off, we chose our background. We are a rapscallion who spent time in Italy fighting and getting into schemes. Now we're talking to Ill Peter. Was it Ill Peter? Ill someone. And he asked us about the weather being awful and about the town going to poop. So we're going to say we don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. We're going to ask them, how was it when you were young? It is Ill Peter. As different as beer and piss. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to... What is this? Perchta? Perchta to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Oh, this must be like a pagan god, right? Matthias knew that Christ, yeah, it always like waits and puts it in red, was in our hearts, even if the white lady's name was on our lips. White lady. The church banned all observances of pagan gods, Ill Peter. Yep, that's it. What sort of old customs? I thought St. Moritz protected Tassings. You think the spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? I mean, that's kind of what he's leading to, right? Since he's unable to leave offerings to the pagan, he's basically blaming that for the bad weather. Hey, sharper than you look, eh? The saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Raneg Kemper knew that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us kept the traditions alive. Like the old widow Attilia. I won't mention that at the abbey. What do these traditions entail? When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. So you go like a whole circle around your house. And what's the right side? When you come out of the house, the right side, or as you're looking at the house, the right side? That way the witches don't steal your soul while you're taking a pee. I love this pig. I want this pig to be like my companion. How interesting. Oh, he's coughing because he's ill. I should go. Yeah, you should go. He doesn't have a mask on. All right. God bless you. All right, Ill Peter. Can we go? Can't go past the sheep on this side. Look at the chicks. I love the pig. I love the expression on that pig's face. I don't know why. He just seems so chill, like he'd be a bro. Let's talk to Big Jorg again. Hey, Andres, you say hello to the girls today? Eva and Clara? No, I'm at the chickens, Peter, James, and John. They like it when you stroke their back or give them a good scratch under the breast. You named your chickens after the apostles. Isn't that blasphemy? I guess when you put it plain like that. But I hear about the apostles every Sunday in Mass. They witness Jesus' greatest moments of glory in his darkest trials. And I was thinking, that's how it is with the girls and me. They see everything I deal with around here. That makes perfect sense to me, Big Jorg. You have much in common with Christ. Word of advice, don't mention that to anyone else, especially the Father. Yeah, that's what I would say. It's fine, I get it. I'll just call them the girls from now on. I don't recall your family eating eggs. Eggs. What do you do with all of them? Oh, we sell them to the Bowers. Clara says we need the extra money for taxes. Anyway, I should get back to it. Until later, Andres. Till then. All right, so now we go to the commons. All right, before we go further, let's hit that old J key. See if we can't get caught up on some of this. What is Ex Libris? Oh, this is us. Andres knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Italy, Nuremberg. Rapscallion. Looks like we have room to get other traits and maybe another country. So Nuremberg is our home, and we spent time in Italy. Okay, let's go ahead. Can we just click on stuff? Oh, we just can. It's so much better than using the keys here. Indra Schmidt, the Tassing Town blacksmith. Indris works near the town center most days. We're right in front of him, I believe. Next page is this. Oh, yeah. Way better to just use the mouse. Il Peter Gertner, the elderly father of Peter Gertner. Il Peter is perpetually on death's door, but continues to work in the field. In spite of it, he's the oldest man in town. He's so super grumpy, too. Lorenz Rothvogel, Baron of Rothvogel from near Worms, patron of Kearsall Abbey, lover of books and arts. Nikolaus Hafberl, Swabian servant of Lorenz Rothvogel. So you're the servant. Miklaus. It's a new one for me. Is there more people? I don't think so. Glossary. All right, Venice, one of the most powerful republics on the Italian peninsula, sitting on the northwest coast of the Adriatic Sea. Venice is a major center for commerce and art in southern Europe. And then Wanderjahr, wandering years, okay. During which a journeyman artist or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. Is that it for that? No, glossary is still going, so we need to click on this. Okay. Divine Office, the prayer times observed. We already done that one. Nuremberg, free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire. Major trade center and city of arts, including printing. Perchta, pagan goddess of the Alps associated with animals and spinning wool. She is still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia. I don't know this one. Rannig Kempner, the late husband of Tilia. St. Luke, Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. We read that one already. St. Moritz is the patron saint of Tassing. Legend states he was the Egyptian-born commander of a Roman legion who converted to Christianity. They were all martyred for their faith. His hand is a relic in Kearsall's shrine. Okay, now we're done. Indris, what's up, my friend? Hello, Andreas. Nope, that's all you say? Can we look at the fire? Indris Schmidt Smithy. It's much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Gertner Farm, that's where we came from. There's just sheep. It's just sheep everywhere. Veronica. Martin, please. Can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on him. It looks a lot like you standing there and doing nothing. Or a lot like standing there. That's the U from like the letter U. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Ah, morning, Andreas. Excuse us, one of the fence rails? Yeah, fence rails fell and a sheep started hopping it. Can't watch that. You'll fall asleep immediately. Is there something I can do to help? No, excuse me. I'll try to stay out of your way. Martin, idiot, you going to help them? Ooh, we are a rapscallion. Yeah, idiot. Are you going to help them? This will be remembered. Mind your own business, asshole. That was kind of an asshole thing to say, so I'm not even upset at you there. Martin, that's enough. And Andreas, leave the discipline to my mother. Oh, look, there's something going on up at the Steinauer's place. This guy's mad. Jean-Luc Picard is upset. Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. Christ. Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. Do you think he's a noble? He looks really rich. God damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once. What, Aunt Hetty? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course. See you later. Help your cousin. Help your aunt and your cousin, all right? Eat shit, Andreas. You know what? I don't like you, Martin. I'm going to whoop your ass later. I just feel it. It's going to happen. It will be remembered. Let's talk to him. Let's threaten him. What? Hetty? Hey, Andreas. And Veronica. Hello, Andreas. How do we get up here? Oh, okay. He can follow the paths. How do we get to where that is? Maybe we have to go through here? Possibly. There's a door here. Can we go in it? Nope. That goes towards the Abbey. We want to go see what's going on over there. So maybe... Oh, what's this? Oh, we don't have to hit the J. Let me guess. April 21st, 1518. Prime 6 hours work hours. Options main menu quit. This is the journal. This is the map. Yes. People. Who do we got now? Linhart Lucky Steinauer, stonemason of Tassin, husband of Agnes, father of Brigitta, known for his great strength. Martin, son of Franz and Kat Bauer, husband of Brigitta. Oh, you are married to his daughter. Father of Wolf, known for his churlish youth and petty theft. Johannes Johann Bauer, brother of Franz Bauer, husband of Hetty. Husband of Hetty, okay. Father of Veronica and Hans, Johann is friendly with most of the families in town, but is determined to expand his farm. Hetty is the aunt. Hedvig Hetty Bauerin. So I noticed their last name has a YN if they're like the wife. Gertnerian Bauerian. Wife of Johann Bauer, mother of Veronica and Hans. Townsfolk like Hetty, but she is known for being loud and brash, for drinking too much, which makes her louder and even more brash. Okay, let's keep going. I think maybe if we head this way. I'm trying to get up here to where this dude is. I'm trying to see where the paths connects. Is it here? It is here. Are the sheep blocking the way? I can't just walk around the sheep. Look at this duck! Can't just walk around the sheep. So I can't get up there right now. So it looks like we're heading straight towards the Abbey. Can't go down here. Sheep are blocking the way. I see what's going on. Church and Druckers. Town Commons. Chickens. Who are you? The Drucker house. Why is your printing press font upside down? Morning, Andres. How's it going? Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey, another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still... What's up with that S&T? You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see those new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from... What is it with these little curls here? He has a different font for what reason? He's trying to protect people from heresy, witch mania, adventure stories of questionable moral repute, or your sloppy typesetting. I'm not going to be mean to this dude. I'm just going to say heresy. I would think an abbot would be trying to protect people from heresy. Sure, why not? See that the typeface hasn't been fully like inked on this one. Some of the things people are publishing these days would make a bishop's head spin. Or an abbot's. Hey, abbot! Doesn't take that much for that one. I know, but at least I don't have to deal with him much. So supper tonight after Vespers. But no, yeah, we're doing supper. Of course, thank you. Great, I'll tell Marie and Bert you're coming. See you then. See you later. Kind of wish this was voice acted. Who's this dude? Tomas. Bless Master... Oh, God bless Master Mailer. I hope your week is going well. Is that my last name, Mailer? Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Thank you, Father, but I'm running late to the Abbey. No, I think the first one. Good, Andres. I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? Yes, I apologize, Father Tomas. I promise you I'll make it this Sunday. I do, but I've been working on sketches late night and... Or should we just say... Let's say that we've been working on sketches. Andreas, this is about more than your success in this life. There is a no... Well, that's the nobles. Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Oh, that's the two that we read about. This is the servant to this one. I don't remember their names. Master Mailer, this is Lorenz. There we go. Lorenz, Baron of Rothvogel. Rothwogel. A great lord from the countryside near Worms. Good to see you, Father Tomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. Well, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. We've already seen Venice before. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles from the Emperor's Diet? The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. Oh, we could talk about Venice because we have history there. Who is the artist? Why was the Diet assembled, my lord? How was Venice, my lord? I lived there only a few years ago. Oh, fascinating. Well, the city's Jews now live in their own quarter in the north. Okay. Wasn't trying to go to anti-Semitism, but I guess we're there. The city's artists are still producing wonderful work. Titian, in particular, is a god. Don't say he's a god in front of the priest. No offense, Father. Of course. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kiersau. Heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed, by good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historia Tacitae. He was reading during my last visit, so that's the history of this town. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Ah, yes. Looks kind of like Trump a little bit. You guys see that? But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassin's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gernot, and I've come to check on the progress. Ah, my lord, if you come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mailer here. Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey's scriptorium. A Nuremberger? artist working in an abbey scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Well, I'm already late to the abbey, but I suppose it's all right. Surely my lord would find little entertainment or companionship in me. No, don't diminish yourself. Of course, my lord, it'd be an honor. This will be remembered. Wonderful. It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thank you for the introduction, Father Tomas. Come to supper at the abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the abbot's table. Well, we already made plans. We're supposed to go with the Druckers. Did the abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up Fater Vespers. After Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuse us? J. Excellent. Well, we'll see you then. Miklaus, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mailer. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. Okay, so we've already got conflicting dinner plans. Guess we're just going to have to bail on the Druckers. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt, wonderful. Is that, yeah, the same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous, mind. Oh, good old Martin Luther wrote his, what were they called? Basically, he nailed to the door of the church. What was it? He had I can't remember the actual name for it. I'm having a brain fart right now. He nailed it to the door of the church. Basically, what was the church was doing wrong for all to see. It was like a number. I can't remember right now. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago, might get him into trouble, but if he's a brave, brilliant man. That's what he's talking about. Well, you may have even met him. Did you? You must tell me. Ah, no, he was a few years ahead of me. So, here comes the question. I am going to play my character as not being very religious. But being an artist and a bit of a rapscallion. Or at least having the past of a rapscallion. So, the polite thing to say would be still his ideas do seem fascinating. That's where you side with Martin Luther. And in real life, yeah. But this character isn't much interested in religion. This will be remembered. Old nonsense. Even if you disagree with them, how can the ideas not hold your interest? I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they've even read his list of 95 theses against the church. That's what it is. That's the name of it there, and I couldn't remember it. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gournot does not disappoint in that regard. Based upon my dream, Father Gournot seems like an asshole, but we'll see. But enough of Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. Why are you so interested in my education? I wouldn't answer either one of these. Let's compliment him, I guess. No, my family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all of the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge from Aristotle and Cicero to Ficino and Erasmus and everyone in between and yet to come. I don't know this one. Ficino? I know Cicero and Aristotle and Erasmus. Ficino. I may have misjudged the Baron. Seems he is as well read as any university student. In truth, I'm simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? Oh. Wait, what? Why did we change the font here? In truth, I'm simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working towards a doctorate, but didn't finish. Huh. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Oh, not theology. Although it would be funny if we weren't religious to study theology, but then that would go against us saying that Martin Luther's acts were not important to us. So that would kind of be a backstep. Imperial law. Andreas knows the basics of the fractured systems of laws that govern various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Our medicine. Andreas is familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness. This seems much more in line with what an artist would actually study because of like anatomy and biology. So I'm going to go medicine. Although law is intriguing. What does theology say? Strong understanding of the Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies, and similar subjects. No, we're going to go with medicine. This will be remembered. All things medical, studying the latest and greatest texts coming out of Italy. Yes, the Italians continue to innovate in that area. Extraordinary, really. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come. You. If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Are you talking to me or the other dude? Curse you, Lorenz Rothvogel. Perched as dogs, tearing you to pieces would be too kind of faith. Wow, why does she hate this man so much? And then she just walks away. That would be cool to do in like life. Just like appear out of the bushes and like just hurl insults at somebody. And then just kind of Homer Simpson your way back into the hedges. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? Did you have a favorite subject? Oh, we're building our character more. Ooh, Latinist. Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall sentente antiquae, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republic and Empire. Logician. Andreas instinctively thinks through the implications of information as he receives it, is adept at spatial analysis, and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. Gotta be honest, that's interesting. Orator. Andreas excelled at rhetoric in university. He is a skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. Occultist, you say? Andreas knows a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge. Is that spelt right? On alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies? Heavens and earth. Andreas knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movement. He's also familiar with the various plants and animals from study and personal experience. Woof. Personally, I like logician. But for the game to be interesting, let's dabble in the occult. Why not, right? I used my access to the university's library to pursue more esoteric interests. Oh, esoteric how? Mystical texts, books on alchemy, invoking spirits, divination, purely academic, of course. Of course. I started with Ficino's Corpus Hermeticum, and my interest only deepened from there. I have to look that up in the journal. Quite interesting, Andreas. I'll make some time to speak with you more on this topic during my stay. Please be discreet about it, my lord. Yes, that's why we will talk about it later. Why is this green? Interesting. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.